There's no doubt that reading is important. It's one of my favorite methods to learn because finding the right book can educate you, entertain you, and help you unwind, or it can inspire you to take action and shape who you are as a person. But whatever your reason is for reading, it can be difficult to find books that you'll actually enjoy and read all the way through. So who is this video for? I can think of two types of people. The first is someone who is looking to read more or develop a reading habit. And the second is someone who's already an avid reader but doesn't want to waste time reading through several titles just to find that one gem. If you fall into either of these two categories, keep on watching because in this video we're going to discuss 5 different methods to figure out what books you should pick up in the coming weeks. Hi, I'm Johnny Chan and welcome to my channel where I talk about personal growth, career development, and high performance. Basically, everything that I like to learn, I'll be sharing here with you. If you like how that sounds, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. And while you're at it, make sure to destroy that like button as well. All right, let's go. Method number 1, take inventory of yourself. About a year ago, I was getting really into bodyweight training. When exercise became a regular habit, naturally, I started paying attention to my diet and the food I was putting into my body as well. Now, I wanted to look better and feel better, all that jazz. And here's the interesting part. I genuinely felt like I didn't need to make any changes to accomplish this. However, it wasn't until I actually started writing everything down that I ate in my notepad that I truly realized what I was actually eating. It was the act of keeping inventory of this information that allowed me to understand my choices surrounding food and improving that relationship. So I took this method of keeping inventory and applied it to books as well. Here's how. Get a piece of paper and pen and give yourself a couple minutes to answer the following questions. Number 1, what obstacles am I currently struggling with right now? What challenges am I experiencing in my relationships, career, finances, and more? If I'm looking to purchase my first home, maybe picking up a book on that topic can help me avoid a bunch of hidden costs of buying a home and also avoid being locked into a mortgage that I can't pay. Number 2, has anything new recently piqued my interest? If there's a movie adaptation set to release, you could read the book first to see how they compare. Number 3, what areas in my life do I want to improve? Doing this exercise might help you read what you need to because it's actually relevant. Moving on, method number 2, get recommendations from others you like and trust. This might be your friend or family member, or it could be one of your role models from TV or prominent figures in your field. Several weeks ago, I created a video where I shared my experience reading every one of Stephan's book recommendations, one of my favorite finance YouTubers. Making that video was such a fun experience, and it was like looking into a peephole and gaining insight into how he thinks and makes decisions that made him into the person he is today. No matter where you get the recommendations from, I find it so fascinating that we can literally get our hands on relatively inexpensive literature that others have used as inspiration to create amazing work that has greatly influenced their life and improved the lives of others. Up next, we have method 3, read more books. Wait, did I just hear that right? Johnny, you said this video is about choosing a book. It is. It's hard to tell which book is right for us if we read once in a blue moon. This is one of those times where you just start reading a little bit every day. Over time, you'll be working with a larger sample size, and the ability to choose the right book is a skill that you'll naturally refine and improve the more you read. Method number 4, take inventory of your book preferences. This method builds upon number 3. When you read more, take inventory of your book preferences, what you like, and more importantly, what you don't like. What genre of books do you generally like and not like? Sci-fi, romance, nonfiction, adventure, you get the point. What authors do you like? If you like one of their books, it's likely you'll enjoy other work that they've done, assuming that you like their writing style or tone as opposed to the topic itself. These are just some of the things to pay attention to. Pacing. Is it simple to read or is it complex? Tone of book. Is it dark, quirky, wholesome? Storyline. What drives the plot? Writing style. Is it conversational, academic, poetic? You decide. Next, we have method 5, general selection tips. This is not really one specific method. It's more a mixed bag of tips that I learned after reading a couple hundred books the last few years. All these tips I lumped together into this section of the video. To start, you can create a short list of books that you're going to read next by window shopping. Whether online or in a physical bookstore, skim the bookshelves in the section that interests you most and see if anything seems appealing. Read a couple of passages and give the book a try. Next, you can read book reviews on websites like Amazon or Goodreads. It helps when you've already taken inventory of what you personally want from a book. That way, you're not easily swayed by the opinion of others of the same book because they've sought it out for different reasons. With that said, I think this one's a hit or miss. I recommend looking at the 3-star reviews because in my experience, these people often give the best reviews, providing pros and cons and taking more of a neutral stance, which helps me when assessing books. Then you can use online tools. I've already mentioned Amazon and Goodreads. After purchasing several books, their algorithm is pretty darn good with suggesting new books for you to consider. For free ebooks to download or sample, you can also check out resources like Open Library, Project Gutenberg, Google eBook Store, or Audible or Blinkist. I also recommend prioritizing which books you're going to read. Ask any avid reader, and I'm 8,000% certain that they'll say the exact same thing I'm about to tell you. My book list keeps on growing and growing and growing, and it's not feasible to get to all of them. Prioritize which books you want to get to first. Narrow down your stack of books by asking questions like, why am I purchasing this book in the first place? What am I looking to get out of these books? Will I be able to apply what I've learned immediately or at least in the near future? The answer to these questions keeps my book shopping habit tamed. And there you have it, 5 methods to help you choose a book you'll actually read and enjoy. For more content like this, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up as well. J.K. Rowling said it best, if you don't like to read, then you haven't found the right book yet. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.